First off, I think this is obviously it's a great opportunity for a lot of us to get together. We don't do it enough. We're here to welcome our 10th head coach, Kelly Bates, tonight. But before we get started, I know that someone who was very impactful on a lot of our lives passed away last week. Mr. Lauren Davies, I don't think I have to tell anybody in this room the kind of impact that he's had not only at the university, but to all of us and the lives that we lead now. So I think it would be appropriate if we had a moment of silence before we get started here with the festivities. Thank you. As I said, this is a great opportunity for us to welcome Kelly and his family to our family. And we have a number of people that are going to come up and speak this evening. And then Kelly is going to come up himself and we're going to have a little question and answer period. And this is a great little forum for it because I really want to encourage any of you that have questions to ask questions. Kelly's going to introduce his staff, and my God, when he was telling me, very, very impressive staff as he gets his football or his spring ball ready. So first off, I'm going to invite President of our alumni, Mario Luongo, to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm honored to represent the university's football alumni and welcome you all to this evening's reception. The primary purpose of the evening, as Giulio said, is to introduce our new head coach, Mr. Kelly Bates, and assure him that our football alumni support him, he and his coaching staff, as we move forward to rebuild a very proud Simon Fraser University football program. So in recent years, we've had our share of challenges. However, we've also had numerous highlights, including winning seasons and personal victories both on and off the field. The successful history of Simon Fraser football and one-time labeled as Canada's football factory is well documented. There are a number of distinguished alumni here this evening, both coaches and players, who worked in those formative years to ensure the success. Under Coach Kelly Bates' guidance and direction, we turn a page. We begin a new chapter and we move forward with optimism. This evening, we also hope to build relationships throughout the football community at large, and as alumni, demonstrate our commitment to the university's senior administration to continue working in both a financial and non-financial capacity to bring stability to the program. Our aim as alumni is to help keep the program viable, sustainable, and renew our commitment to excellence and continue facilitating an opportunity for young student athletes that's unmatched in this country. Our new head coach, Kelly Bates, is an intelligent, detail-oriented individual with a drive and determination to be successful. He has been endorsed by numerous local football people, the alumni and others, and we should feel privileged to have him as our new head coach. Players will quickly realize that their coach possesses the character attributes of a leader and a professional, and you'll certainly love playing for him. In a world where so many have become disconnected, it's perhaps even more important that kids have someone to help them remain connected and part of a larger organization. It will be assuring for our student athletes and their parents to know that Coach Bates cares about them first and foremost as people and not just as players on a roster. A few of us met Kelly this past week, and aside from getting to know him a little better, the theme that seemed to permeate our discussion in describing the background of our program was how our lives have all been enriched due to our association with Simon Fraser football. I know we share those same sentiments with a good majority of the alumni here this evening. As alumni, we're obligated to assure the continued success of SFU football. Those of you who played in the 60s, 70s, and 80s remember too well how proud we were to be Klansmen, how proud we were to be recruited and asked to represent this wonderful university. We must take personal responsibility and ownership to redirect the program and get it to the place where it once was. People did it for us, and we need to keep working and pay it forward for future generations. We want our current student athletes and future players to feel the exact same way. You should know that support of this program comes in many different ways and not merely financial. We do need people to help us out with our alumni and our executives. We've got golf tournaments, our legacy dinners. If you're willing to help out, please see me afterwards. Now, for those of you that are unaware, our program really was on its last legs a few years back, and if it weren't for money made available to us by the university from Louis Casagna's endowment fund, the program certainly would have met its demise. So the SFU Football Alumni Society is involved in 3 primary fundraisers throughout the year to help generate funds for varsity football. Again, they are the SFU Athletic Breakfast, which just happened on Tuesday, the SFU Football Alumni Golf Classic, and the SFU Football Alumni Legacy Dinner. So aside from having made some significant contributions to scholarships for varsity athletes already this year, tonight we're pretty proud to be able to present a check, an additional check to the football team for $12,000. So, come on up. Coach Kelly and Athletic Director Mel Richards, come on, and we'll just present this check and move forward.